Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is MeyAroyo and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And this is my monthly goals video. And if you've never seen my goals videos before, it's basically I decided that I want to do goal setting for myself. And I think that the best way to hold yourself accountable for something is to have other people accountable for that too. So I started posting around, I think it was the beginning of February, my goals for the month of February. And then in March, it was like, what are my goals for March? But also looking back at my goals for February and have I met them? And I do have to say that after what, almost 8 months on YouTube, um, doing this every month, I think that pretty much every month, most of my goals were not met. And the reason why I still keep on doing this is because there is a lot to learn from when you don't meet your goals. Whether it's I've had the wrong goal, I shouldn't have had that goal anyway. That goal was not realistic for me to achieve in that time. Or that goal was not even something that I wanted because, you know, when push came to shove, I was just pushing it away to the side. Maybe it's not something I really want to do. And in the past 2 months, with most of the problems with my goals being my medical condition, it's also, you know, facing the fact that we are not almighty. We are human beings, we are souls in skin suits, and if the skin suit is acting up, then you're not going to meet your goals, and that's okay. And it's also about adapting based on your body, based on your circumstances. I've changed jobs and careers and even became a freelancer just because of medical condition, and it has been my medical condition with my spine, with my fibromyalgia, as well as my PTSD that has led me to make so many different business ideas and decisions throughout the past 6 years as a freelancer. And I think that I'm really feeling it this month. I really do. Because, I don't know if you guys remembered, but my main goal for August was to walk again. I got injured in the middle of July. Well, I had a series of injuries that started from July. A series of panic attacks led by a lightning strike in the building where I'm living at. And that led to a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, which eventually led for me falling from my bed, hurting my shoulder, hurting my ribs. And just as I was getting better, I injured my coccyx bone. I was almost fully paralyzed for 9 days. I couldn't even get myself a glass of water. I couldn't stand up, not for a second. And then when I started walking, it's been 3-4 weeks of a very long recovery. And with the fact that the doctor said basically, well, you're not allowed to sit down, that was very nice. It was very nice. I'm like, oh, that's fair. That's a lot, that's very doable for a person to, you know, not sit down because, well, what am I supposed to do? I have PTSD and fibro. I can't just lie in bed all day. That would pretty much end my life in the age of 33. And I have low back injuries on L4, L5 and all that area. So I can't stand all day. So if you don't want me to sit and I can't really walk, that's pretty much nothing that I can do. So I spent the last 3.5 weeks juggling 4 different medical conditions that are all contradicting each other. And it's been really hard, and I cannot hold myself accountable for anything in that month because, you know, let's be realistic. I mean, if I will be so like, no, like, you know, why didn't you achieve your goals in the last month? I'll be like, of course I didn't. What are you talking about? Half the time was spent crying in pain, paralysis episodes, trying to decide and figure out what kind of physical therapy can I do and what I cannot do. And even the basic things of, you know, making yourself food and washing the dishes become like this 4 or 5 hour task per day. With that in mind, I did start walking. I'm walking almost every morning, about almost 1 kilometer to go get banica, which is a very amazing Bulgarian pastry, and to go get my ayran, which is my Bulgarian yogurt. And some days I do a little bit more walking, like a 2 km walk around the fields behind my house. But I got back to walking. My second goal for August was to go and get my ID. And it sounds pretty simple, I think, for a lot of people. The fact is that for me to get my ID is to drive, well, to be driven 2.5 hours to Sofia, go to an embassy, and without sitting at all, take my ID, apply for a passport, and then come back to Bansko 2.5 hours. And it was one of the most challenging days I've had in the past month. I went into the driver's car with a bunch of pillows, and I was just like, half the drive was like lifting my leg that way and sitting on the side like this and lying on the car, and I was trying to really not get nauseous with the 2 stops on the way there, which I really just wanted to sit down and have a cigarette in a gas stop, but I cannot sit down, so I was standing up. It was incredibly painful, but the people at the Portuguese embassy were super understanding. They had the whole process for me laid out extremely fast, so I didn't have to waste any more time there. And my driver was amazing. So I ended up doing the whole thing within 5 hours, coming back to Bansko and just crashing on my bed and going like, ah! So I got my ID. And not only did I get my ID, I also ordered my passport to be delivered to Bansko, and it has already arrived. So I am officially Portuguese now, and I've been getting a lot of questions about how that can happen. Well, my last name is Arojo, and the roots of my family are from the Spanish deportation, so I get a Portuguese passport. Yay me, I'm officially European now. My third goal for the month of August was to have MeyAroyo.com live, which is my own website, which I started and then deleted everything and changed the theme, and started and deleted everything and changed the theme, and started again and deleted everything and set up a new theme, because I think that by the time, like, I was sitting each time on the website, trying to figure out what to do, and then, trying to do the design and do the layout and do everything. And by the time I was starting to get in a creative zone, that's when the pain became really difficult and really hard. And I just had to cry, do physical therapy, and lie down. So that goal was not met. I did do a bunch of videos in August, more than I thought I would. I did the full Christmas week, which was really, really hard. So I am, all in all, proud of myself. And I think that my own website is something that's going to take me a bit longer to do, because I'm really perfectionist when it comes to me. So, like, I would really judge myself if my website is not going to look amazing. And I honestly don't really know what I want to put in it. I mean, people are like, oh, you build WordPress website, you should put it on your website so you'd get clients. But I don't want clients. I don't want to work with active clients. I have already some clients that I'm working with on their websites, on their shops. I'm not looking for more. I don't want anyone to ask me for more website development ideas. And I think that all in all, it's just that I really want to have that website like a full directory, like something that will truly support the channel, and like will be with more resources, like printed resources I cannot give you here, like PDFs free to download. And I do believe it's going to take me more time. With that in mind, it's the 1st of September today. So it's time for September goals. And one of my goals is to limit myself to doing 12 videos other than this one. I really want to focus on other things, and that means less YouTube videos, even though when you think about it, 12 YouTube videos is pretty much 3 videos a week, and it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm gonna read you the schedule, the rough schedule of what we have in September in just a few minutes, so stay on for that. My second goal is to have my puzzle website live. And when I'm talking about my puzzle website, I don't know if you've seen the latest This New Supplier review, when I was talking about the reason why I ordered puzzles from Printify and why I'm probably going to do something different with puzzles. After doing much research, I decided that I want my next big project for 2022 to be a website where people can play free online puzzle, like jigsaw puzzles, and it's also with affiliate commission, as well as selling print-on-demand products that are for puzzle lovers, like these blankets over here that I did for Society 6, and I actually ordered them, and I can't wait for them to arrive because they're so cute. I went on a massive shopping spree yesterday on Redbubble and Society 6 with one of my friends here who's also a YouTuber, and you'll see her in this channel, and I reckon in either one of the shop reviews this month or next month. And we just started doing a bunch of puzzle design, like jigsaw designs, and ordering them on a bunch of stuff. So there is a lot more coming in October. But going back to September, my goal is to have the jigsaw puzzle website live, and of course I'll keep you guys updated. I had this, I was talking a lot about finally deciding what I want to do with Etsy, which is to make it, like, to sell clip art for commercial purposes. However, I do believe it's time to add a new skill to my skill set. I started this year wanting to learn video editing, which I think I have, and I want to increase another skill, which is to take my graphic design or my graphic skill, my illustration skills to a next level. So instead of just doing what I know how to do right now and opening this clip art shop on Etsy, what I'm going to do is in the month of September, purchase an iPad to start learning Procreate software and like doing Procreate illustrations. I want to really raise the level of the clip art that I can make. So my goal is not to start the Etsy shop in September, but to purchase an iPad in September. And to a lot of you, that might not seem as such a big goal, but I really want to get a good iPad, as well as try to figure out how I'm getting it with a month that already has a lot of expenses. Because again, massive shopping spree yesterday. And also I did a bunch of stuff for Amazon for the winter that I would actually and definitely need here when it's going to be minus 10 degrees. And I also am looking forward to getting 1 year worth of health insurance here, as well as pay for my residency. So it's going to be a month with a lot of expenses, and my only goal in that term would be to find and get an iPad, plus the fact that I live in Bansko. So it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. There is no iStore here to get Apple stuff. So I would probably have to do it when I'm going to Blagoevgrad for my residency, or when I'm going to Sofia for another trip that I have to do to apply my residency to the Israeli consulate. It's a mess. So limit myself to 12 videos besides this one, while I'm also doing 2 day trips. So 2 full days that I'm not working. Purchasing an iPad, getting my jigsaw puzzle website live, and all my merch, like my print on demand. So refocusing my efforts on Redbubble. I'm gonna clean up my shop. I have so much dirt in my shop from these videos. I have like random stuff, and I really want to clean up my Redbubble shop. I want to clean up my Society 6 account and decide what to do with it, as well as my Teespring shop that is supposed to come up live. And I haven't decided if the Teespring shop is going to be like cute stuff relating to what I'm doing in this channel or for the Jigsaw project. So that is TBD. And also work on my YouTube. I mean, yes, it's true. I started this channel wanting to learn video editing, but as I was doing YouTube, even though I'm coming from a background of SEO, it's a totally different game. And now that I understand a bit better, I'm looking into some of my old videos, like the tags are not good, the descriptions are not good, nothing is consistent. So I really want to take this one seriously. And yes, I'm totally jumping over myself. This is going to be a crazy month with 12 videos other than this one. Finding an iPad in one of my day trips, either to Blagoevgrad or to Sofia, having my jigsaw puzzle website live, working on 3 shops, like maintaining them and adding more designs to Society 6, Redbubble, and Teespring, as well as working on my YouTube. And all that while still limiting the time that I'm allowed to sit and doing a bunch of physical therapy. So it's gonna be fun, and I can't wait. And I did promise you that I will read you the schedule for September, so I will. But the schedule for September is really prone to changes. So in this month of September, I want to do 3 videos that are each print-on-demand supplier review. So I still have an order coming up from Redbubble. I've ordered postcards and stickers, as well as a pin and socks and more products, but I don't know if they will arrive this month because I just ordered them yesterday. But I am waiting for the socks and for the pin to give a Redbubble review on these products. I'm also waiting for a print-on-demand puzzle from Printify, as well as for 4 other products from Guten, which I think is the 3rd biggest print-on-demand supplier in the world, or something like that. So I'm still waiting on items from them. And I wrote down their videos at pretty much like the end of the month. But as soon as their products have arrived, I will change one of those review videos of their products with a different video meant to be that day. And so this is generally what we're going to have in store for us this month, but it's prone to changes. And of course, I will update you guys on the changes on the community tab of this YouTube channel, as well as in our community group on Facebook. So today was the 1st of September with the goals video, but on the 3rd, which is Friday, I'm all about seamless patterns. You guys requested a specific seamless pattern tutorial to go over, repeat these actions. I'm going to start from beginner level to something more difficult, and we're going to learn how to make seamless patterns that will help you, whether you're selling on Redbubble or on Art of Wear, or if you just want to sell, digital paper packs for people to do sell on Redbubble and Art of Wear. Coming up on the 6th of the month on Monday is shop reviews. I'm not going to tell you which shop. And by the way, you can find a Google form link down below in the description to go in there and anonymously submit your shops. Etsy, Redbubble, Society6, wherever you're selling print-on-demand or printable items like PayHip or Shopify or your own WordPress store or Launchcart or Artofware or Teespring, wherever, just go in and submit your shop and I would be happy to review it. On Wednesday, the 8th of September, I'm going to be seeing you with a Canva text tutorial, which is basically everything you can do in Canva using text, because there are so many features that I don't think a lot of people have explored that much. So we're going to be all about Canva text designs, mainly for print on demand for t-shirts, and it's gonna be fun. And on Friday, the 10th of September, is a video that a lot of you have been requesting for a long time, which is sort of a Clip Studio Paint for beginners. So going over the entire software that I'm using for quite some time, showing you the special effects, how you can draw, how you can set up things, and mainly what you can do with it, because it's an amazing software. And even though I got it free when I got a Wacom tablet, I would pretty much choose to pay for that software other than Photoshop any day of the year. Moving on to Monday, September 13th, with how to make the videos for the Etsy listings, which is going to be a cool video that I owe you guys from July. And on the 16th, we're going to have digital downloads, Etsy alternatives, which is pretty much everywhere you can sell digital download items. Some of these answers might surprise you. That will be on the 16th. 2 days after that, Saturday the 18th, is Redbubble promotion blogging ideas. And I'm not going to say more about that because I'm pretty much going to say more about that in the next few days. On the 20th of September, which is Monday, it's all going to be about how to make and sell printable learning sheets for kids, like workbooks and worksheets for kids. It's going to be super, super fun. And on the 23rd of September, which is a Thursday, another shop review video. And blocking the rest of the month on the 25th, the 27th, and the 29th are our 3 product reviews for Printify, Redbubble, and Guten. And of course, when they come earlier, if they come earlier, I'm just going to exchange them with one of the other videos, and we'll let you know in this channel's community tab and in our Facebook group. September is the last month of Q3 of 2021. And I've had the goal of reaching passive income in 2022, which means that right now, what I'm planning to do here is to work on all these things to better prepare myself for the 4th quarter of 2021, in which I'll just push forward in knowing what my life looks like in 2022. I think that this month has been one of the biggest goal months that I've ever had so far. I mean, doing the puzzle website, while also working on 3 print-on-demand shops like profiles on Redbubble, Society6, and Teespring, as well as going over all of the videos on this channel to change their tags and descriptions, as well as 12 more videos on top of this one, while having 2 day trips that take up my full day and doing physical therapy. It's gonna be insane, but I kind of like to keep busy. I think that the best cure for fibromyalgia and for PTSD, for any chronic condition, for any mental illness, is to have a routine and to keep yourself occupied with feeling productive and good about yourself. These goal videos are so different for me. I mean, they're so different from pretty much everything else I have on this channel, and I really do appreciate you watching them. I feel like it's a personal side of me that you get to see a bit more. And I really was blown away by your comments for the last goal video of August, which I did obviously late following the latest injury, and I really do appreciate it. And I would love to know what your goals are. So let's start a discussion about that. Let me know what your goals are in the comment section down below or in our Facebook group. And if you like this video, and for somehow want me to make more goal videos and continue on this tradition, please hit that like button down below, because every time you do, YouTube thinks, hey, this is a cool video, I'm going to show it to more people. And subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed, or don't subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And with that being said, and with my banitsa getting cold and my ayran getting warm, that was it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing month of September. And as usual, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!